April 9th, 1917, San Miguel, Emile's farm. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Brascus, and we're going to try and finish Valiant Hearts, The Great War. We gotta go find Carl and Marie and their little boy whose name I'm forgetting. Okay. Looks like Marie's okay. Can we save Carl? Oh man, I gotta move fast on this one. Okay. Chest compressions. Come on, Carl. He's drinking. That's a good sign. Oh, crap. Get an ambulance. He's alive. Whether or not he stays that way remains to be seen. Okay. Don't you die on me, Carl. We did not make it through all of that for you to die in front of your wife and kids. When did you get shot? Doesn't matter. Could just as easily be shrapnel from the explosions. Point is, I'm gonna fix you. He's up! Okay. I need to find meds. Where am I gonna find meds? Meds are that way. Okay. You mean through the door? God, I hope so. I need meds! In here? That's not meds. What is that? X-ray equipment. X-ray technology became available at the end of the 19th century, and scientists soon realized the dangers of radiation. Radiologists were provided with lead gloves, aprons, helmets, and goggles. In military hospitals, they had their work cut out for them and would spend whole days x-raying thousands of wounded men. Okay. You are not making this easy on me. Why are the meds all the way over here? This is a stupid place to store meds. Down below. And of course it's not in any of those. What is this? The dentist's basin. The dental surgeon's profession appeared before the war, and the nature of war injuries really brought the surgical aspect of the profession to the fore. At the front, dentists were called on to treat all manner of wounds, and especially jaw injuries. A basin such as this was used to keep surgical instruments in a more or less sterile condition. Where the fuck are the meds? Oh, thank God, meds. Okay, we're going. Gotta get back to Carl. Again, this is such a stupid place. Why would you keep the meds in a basement way the hell down there like that? When it's like a life-threatening situation like this, why would you keep the meds all the way over there? Hey, I'm here. Let me use the meds. You're not dying on me now, Carl. Not gonna lie, this is a little panic-inducing. I'm really worried if I don't do this right, he's gonna die. Missed one. I missed one. Okay, I missed one so far. Come on, Anna. You can do it. It's gotta live. Ooh, shit. My bad. Okay, so every time you screw it up, it, like, dirties the bandage. So you just have to keep doing it until you've cleaned up the whole thing, I guess. Is he gonna make it? Come on.
One look from the sun was enough for Carl to forget 3 years of war and exile. Let's stay up.
Achievement unlocked, some will survive.
Marie finally received a letter.
Did he get executed? Or just jailed for a long time? Back in shackles again. It's time? Is that what the alarm clock signifies? Usually something like that. I mean, he killed a superior officer. That's gonna go past desertion. There's every chance he dies by firing squad. And that's what it's looking like. I want to say something. I want to...
Dearest Marie.
There we go.
As the war ends for me, I have no regrets. I've seen too much horror. I hope fate has been more merciful to you. Our time on Earth is brief, and mine has been filled with so much joy that I can only be thankful for how much I've been blessed. Most especially for the wonder you brought into my life. This letter is my last. I've been found guilty by a military court for the death of an officer.
Oh god, and there's Freddy.
It was not my intention to kill him. War makes men mad. Though I failed Carl, I know my sacrifice has not been in vain. I fought for my country and my liberty. My honor is assured. Since it is the will of God to separate us on earth, I hope we'll meet again in heaven.
Oh my god.
Keep me in your prayers. Your loving Baba. Always.
Not gonna lie, guys, there are tears. Holy shit.
Even though their bodies have long since returned to dust, their sacrifice still lives on. We must strive to cherish their memory and never forget.
Holy crap. Games like these are some of the most important. These are the ones that really spell out how games can be art and how they can really affect so many important facets of us. They tell stories. They take events that, I mean, for me, there have been numerous movies and stories and history books and texts all about the horrors of World War I. But games can give us a glimpse into the actual lives of these people, in a way. And whether they're fictional or based on reality or simply just stories told of actual people, one way or another, we get to actually witness this. And in this particular case, it probably is less horrendous than it actually was. You know, you don't see the actual injuries in its cartoon veneer. It makes it very approachable and very easy to play through, and it's not covered in the same blood and terror as the actual war would be, but they make you care about the characters in a way that simply watching a scripted movie doesn't do, because you aren't in control of those actions, you aren't playing with them, you aren't following them through the journey and experiencing this with them. And so to be there and fight through the trenches with Freddy at your side, and to see the desperation in Carl as he escapes from the prison because he has to be with his wife and his son is ill and needs him there. You know, the father's love that drives him to this is miraculous.
Hungry for more, the war was not yet over.
I'll finish this in a minute.
Its appetite was infinite.
I'm not sure where they were going with that. If that was accidental or if they're just playing parts of the credits and then continuing with epilogue. But as I was saying, you know, you experience these characters, and then, you know, for Emil to be in that insanity, you know, I didn't even stop to consider that there was another option when we got to that end with the general and he's yelling and telling everyone to charge in, and everyone is just dying around you, torn to shreds by these bullets from the Gatling guns and the shells, and you can't even do anything. You know, you're moving inexorably forward and being driven by this madman behind you that's just shouting advance, and you're charging into the mouth of hell, and there is nothing other than, it seems so pointless. I didn't even stop to try and look around to see if I could move somewhere, to see if there was any way that I could make a choice. I'm sure there wasn't, because this doesn't seem like that kind of game, but it didn't even occur to me. I was just like, I have to stop this guy. If we follow him, he will kill everyone. That doesn't do us any good, so I hit him. And it felt like the right thing to do. And then for Emil, and obviously he wasn't the only one, because as he's making that slow march to the firing post, every one of the soldiers is saluting him. No one blames him, no one shouts at him. Freddy takes off his hat, all of the other soldiers salute. And his execution and his family standing over his grave is just heartbreaking in a way that, you know, movies can make you feel that way, and a well-written story can, but something about being with the character through it all makes it so much more meaningful. And it is just, this was phenomenally written and designed. It was meaningful and really tells an important message. Experiencing what this really was for people, and this is just a glimpse, you know, like we're just seeing a sliver of this. I can't even imagine what it would be like to be shivering in those trenches for weeks at a time, knowing that if you needed to jump into a foxhole to save yourself from shells and you didn't have your gas mask on, you might be choking to death on the remaining gas. You know, knowing that was just, that was life, man. For weeks, for months, they were just out there going through this, and we just saw this little sliver of it, and that really puts into perspective what these wars can do to people, to families, to countries. And then knowing that like 20 years later, they did it all again with World War II. So this has been an absolute privilege to play, and I'm so glad that I finally got around to it. I wish I had done it far sooner, because this game deserves every bit of the praise it has received. It was masterfully well done, and hats off to the team that did this. Absolutely miraculous, and they deserve all of it. Okay, so, I mean, in terms of completion, I'm sure we missed a lot, but there you go. We covered from 1914, in fact, really from 1913, end of 1913, through 6 months after 1917 started. 15, 9, 6, 5, so we got most of the items even throughout the game, except for the first chapter when we weren't really looking for them too much, but... Alright, guys. This one's a little shorter, 15 minutes, but thank you all so much for being here. Again, so glad that I was able to give this a shot. I'm sure I will come back and play this again at some time. Maybe I'll go back and find the items or whatnot, but this is for the story alone, this is worth revisiting, so... Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the series. This is the end of it, so thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please make sure you hit that like button. Feel free to leave any comments in the section below. And as always, guys, I will see everyone in the next episode. Catch you guys later.